Hi everyone, Nathan here from Mighty Lancer Games. Good evening and welcome to our Monday night Subbox stream. Today we're going to be painting some Cultists. This is 77517, yes that's right, from Reaper Miniatures. This is one of the miniatures packs, one of the mini packs that is in our most recent Subbox. So this is a pack of 3 Cultist figures. This chap, who I will show you in a second once I've just finished doing his hand here, carrying a big like falchion type sword, which I imagine they use for chopping up sacrifices. So this guy here, just done his skin with some Reaper vampiric skin, just his hands and his face. I do actually have another one of this same figure, which I'm also going to paint the same, so we can have more bad guys. And this is from, I think, a pack that Mrs. MLG painted a while ago. So, hydrate. Let's do these in order. Hydrate. Hydrate. At me. Oh, well, let's go for this one because it's on the top. And stretch. Hi everyone in chat. Hi Tony. Hi Zolidaire. Hi Pete and the Hydrator. Hi Tony. I think I might have said hello to Tony twice. Hi Moxie. Hi Wicked D. How is everybody this fine evening? So I'm going to paint these guys' skin with the vampiric skin, and then I'm going to put a wash over the top just to pick it out a little bit. That's possibly a little too watery on this guy, but we'll, excuse me, see how he turns out. So we're going to paint 4 of these guys in total tonight because we've got 2 of the same sculpt. I remembered that I had one in my box of undercoated minis ready to go, and I thought, well, seeing as I'm painting another one of the same figure, it would make sense. Do 2 the same, or very similar at least. So we've got more minions to attack our RPG parties with. So there's 2 of this guy. There is a young lady who isn't wearing as much clothing as I thought she was. And then there is a fella who also isn't wearing as much clothing as I thought he was. I thought they were all similarly garbed to this chap with the big cloak on and what have you. But so this is the guy. So he's got a bare chest and bare arms and legs. He's just got like a bit of a skirt on and a robe over the top of his head. Looks quite elven in his face, actually, I would say.
So Zolidaire has missed a delivery of pumpkins. Are they killer pumpkins, Zolidaire? That is what I'm painting currently.
Yeah, that's what you decided with.
Well, I haven't started painting anything yet, but that's what I was going to do. Wicked D's decided that to have a break from revising so she can listen to us two waffle on. And Tony is painting a sofa, chair and beaten up fridge. Now, it's a good job we know that those are miniatures and not that you're splattering paint around your house.
Awesome. Are they for Dunmouth, Tony?
Pete says, I need to get more shelves for my mini but can't find any good ones.
Alright. So we got some nice white display cabinets with sliding glass doors from a well-known online retailer that seems to sell everything. They're pretty good.
So says, I had to get those pumpkins and maybe a matching Blood Bowl team.
Fair enough. That's partially the reason that we try and get all these cool things, because people like mixing stuff up. They do look quite cool. Tony says, oh heck yeah, they work in any of the Dunsmouth terrain.
He has put pictures
Awesome.
in Discord.
Has he?
Yeah.
Slipping again, see.
Well, you've been very busy, my dear. Very
I have.
busy.
I have, you right. I have. And I have to say that once again, I believe that we are victims of customs. And despite the fact that we've now been having emails from UPS for a week saying that our Green Stuff World delivery is arriving the following day, I think it is stuck. So it's just a matter of time, really, waiting for it to arrive now. I know we kept banging on about it last week, saying, oh, it'll be here tomorrow, it says it's going to be here tomorrow. But when I rang them up late last week and said, so what's going on? The very helpful person at UPS said, yeah, it's in our warehouse, but customs have got to have a look at it first, so we'll send you an email like when it's ready, and then it'll be with you the next day. But then we've had 3 more emails telling us it's getting delivered the next day since then, and we ain't got it yet. So I'm just going to stop mentioning it. Now I've told everybody, I'm just going to stop mentioning it until it arrives. Because I think I've been jinxing it.
Wicked D says, would that online retailer sound like someone that travels on foot by any chance? I don't know what that means.
No, I don't.
I don't know what that means. Pete says he's got the green stuff. Tony says, also picked up a couple of terrain crates from our beloved MLG for more furniture for Dunsmouth. And apparently, Rickle87 has started following us, but again, it didn't make any noise. It's really starting to bug me that now. So thank you for the follow.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
Why is it not doing it now? It keeps turning the noise off. OBS keeps turning the noise off.
Well, it keeps turning my microphone off.
Well, that's true, yeah. So when we set the stream up before we start, everyone will have to shout at me, check the alert noise! Zolodare says, well, importing green stuff doesn't sound sus at all. It tends to be the snow that they don't like.
Yeah, and the
big pots of white powder.
and the acrylic resin, yeah. But we haven't ordered any of that this time because we've still got lots. So I don't know.
I think it's in the middle of this.
Don't know. Left me. She's left me now. Just run off. So, here we go. Vampiric skin on the skin. We're going to paint the bulk of the robes in black indigo and then highlight up a touch from there. So they're all similarly evilly garbed. And then we're going to do accents of gold and bronze on their accoutrements. Okay. Excuse me. Right then, so this young lady, I didn't realise, but she has got bare legs right up to her waist. And just a area of kind of loinclothy stuff covering her modesty down the front there.
Hi Hi J-Star! Right, we've got a job for you. Are you ready?
Well,
So,
no.
Wicked D says, oh, and do we also need to say done it on here if we said done it on Discord? As your instructions did say on the next stream, you are completely correct. And we would like to say a big congratulations to Moxie and Wicked D for joining in our game, which is still afoot. And they have both won an unpainted version of Sir Lance, which will be at the shop waiting for you both, because I know you're both local. So this little guy, Sir Lance, but obviously an unpainted version. So congratulations. Well done for being clever in our sneaky little game. Hello J-Star. Tony says, ooh, you can move it now, Dan.
Oh, sorry.
Glad you mentioned acrylic resin. I need more. Must get a big tub this time.
Yeah, 700 milliliter tubs are available.
Jay says, gutted the Renegades have moved back to Market Wheaton. Yes, it was nice to see everybody.
Yeah.
It was nice. And Pete just says zombie sharks, but I don't know why.
I don't know. Did you go yesterday, J-Star? Did you go to the meeting?
Don't forget to paint in.
Yeah. I understand they were having a bring and buy event yesterday, but I haven't seen any photos of any goodies. We'd gone out for the day, so I didn't partake myself. I do normally like to go and have a little rummage through the bring and buy section, see if there are any bargains.
You know, as you progress in your painting of this mini, you're going to have to hold it up because it's so dark that the camera doesn't like it.
Well, okay.
And Jay says, he did.
Did you get any goodies?
On a side note, is it Sharon that we know we talked to about brown paint?
Yes.
Is that right? So you know how I can never find a good brown, Sharon, because I don't like any of them, despite the fact that we've got quite a few. Well, I'm just painting my killer pumpkins from Green Stuff World, and I wanted a dark orange. So I've mixed Reaper Fireball Orange with Reaper Solid Black to try and get a darker orange. But I put slightly too much black in, and now I've got a really, really nice dark brown. So if I can get the boy to show you on camera, it's actually quite a nice brown. So there you go. I don't know if it'll pick it up or not. I can even get the right little. Are you staying there? Are you wiggling it around a bit?
No, I'll stay there.
Try and make it closer to the camera. There we go. Don't know if you can see that very well, but yeah, it's quite a lot of orange and a couple of drops of black. So fireball orange and solid black, and it makes in my opinion anyway, a nice dark brown. So there you go.
Super.
That's as far as I've got painting today. That's all I've done. Let's try and get you back in focus now, my darling.
Nobody needs to see me.
Well, not you personally.
Yeah.
The thing you're fighting. There we go.
Fair enough.
Jay says, I didn't buy anything, but my package from MLG came today. Oh, you winner.
Yeah.
GW Green Stuff World Scorched Wood is a fabulous brown. I don't know if we've got that one. We've got loads of brown, Tony. I just don't like any of them. I just don't know. I'm just weird with brown. Sharon says, today I put Green Stuff World Dark Umber in my order, so I get to try that. Oh yeah, wait, that was the one we did the little swatch for, wasn't it? My problem is that I don't want to mix one. I want it to come out of the bottle. That's fair enough. I accidentally mixed this one. It wasn't intentional. But we do sell dropper bottles and syringes, so if you did find something that you really liked, then you could just, keep it for future.
Right then. So,
Hydrate.
skin done. We're going to move on to...
We'll move on to what?
move on to robes. So we're going to use black indigo. So today's we're on birthday beer today. Birthday beer. And what we're currently sampling is with me little witch's hat on. I better take that off. What I'm currently sampling is Black Sheep Marston's Brewery Old Empire IPA, 5.7%. Better not have too many of those. Right then, so let's get some of this.
And I've got water for those of you who might be interested. It is in a Strongbow glass, though.
Thought I'd treat you.
Thanks. You're so kind. Sharon says, I ordered so many minis from you today. Please stop selling nice things. Well, you see, I've been trying to help you all out by adding homewares recently. And I haven't really added many minis apart from that massive box that I think you might be talking about there, which another member of our staff added, so it's all his fault, really.
Yeah. Do you want to see the massive box?
Oh yeah, and then you'll be able to see what delights you have in store.
Yeah. Do you want to see what's in one, or do you want it to be a surprise?
Tony says he's not tried that one. I do like a few beers from Black Sheep. Yes, that was the mother-in-law, wasn't it? My mum and dad got you that for your birthday. You also got specially treated at Thorntonley Dale, didn't you?
I did. We went out to Thorntonley Dale. If anybody has seen the TV programme Bangers and Cash, which admittedly I've never watched, but so it features Matthewson's car auctions, classic car auctions based at Thorntonley Dale, and you used to be able to, and indeed their website said, that you could just turn up and go and view the cars, which we have done before. So you can go and have a look around the sale area at all the cars that are going to be featured in the next auction. So I wanted to go and have a quick look around and see what they had, see if there was anything particularly nice or special. Not that we were really thinking about buying one, but we just wanted to go and have a look around because just fancied it. Anyway, so we went, and when we got there, it was closed. And the lady said, like, oh no, it's closed, sorry, you've got to make an appointment. And we told them it was my birthday, and they let us in. Got a special.
So got private viewing, there was nobody else there.
Yeah, and there was people looking through the fence, going, well, they're in there.
Yeah, that was a bit weird.
Yeah.
That was a bit weird. People looking through the fence at the cars and taking pictures, and there's just us like, oh, hi. That was a bit creepy. Sharon says, yes, please. Yes, chummy.
Okay, well, when I finished blue and black indigo on this guy,
Jay says, Old Empire.
We'll have a look.
Sorry, Old Empire has a very bitter taste, but it's one of my favourites. And Wicked D says, is the auction part different from the museum? Yeah, the museum is more of a gift shop now. But in the auction bit upstairs, when you go up the stairs to see all the cars, because it's on a hill, there is a bit of a museum up there as well. But the one that's downstairs is mainly a gift shop now, selling lots of merchandise with bangers and cash, and has the programme playing on the TV. So the gift shop was open, but the actual cars, which is what we wanted to look at, were shut, and it was absolutely chucking it down with rain. So we'd gone all the way to Thorntonley Dale as a family, and the only thing that's really there, apart from a couple of shops, is the car auction, and then it was shut, so it was a bit like, oh,
yeah, what
and
do
we were
do
drenched. And then you had an ice cream.
You had an ice cream in the rain?
Birthday in the rain. Yeah. Ah, bless.
It's alright, I had a nice time. Didn't get overly wet. I think sorry, I was just overly concentrating on that bit. I don't know what I was really going to say then, to be fair.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. I know.
Tony says the last automotive museum that I went to had Brum in it. Was it the original Brum? Not just somebody had made Brum. Jay says we went to a cheese factory at Wensleydale before. Now that would be my kind of factory. That'd be better for me.
Do you like Wensleydale?
I don't know, to be honest.
It's very creamy and crumbly.
Is it? Maybe not then. Maybe not then. Is it like a whitey colour?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure if I like that one.
Right. Let's get this guy done, and then let's show you some minis.
So what colour are you painting that then? Because it just looks black.
It's black indigo.
Yeah. So you're just painting it black then?
It's not just black. It's blue. It's just really dark blue.
So when you pick up your prizes, Wicked D and Moxie, for our little game that you spotted, don't forget to show us how you paint them. That'd be cool on Discord. That'd be good. Have a little look-see, see how you paint. You can paint him however you want. Doesn't have to be silver armour, does it? Can be whatever.
Yeah. I haven't painted one yet.
No, you haven't. Maybe you should have joined in the game.
Maybe.
Still time. Tony says, yep, it was the original Brum. Can't remember the place now. It was, I don't know, Boyton on the Water? Borough on the Water? I can't say English place names. They've got too many letters in them. Wicked D says, looking forward to an afternoon of mini painting tomorrow. Gonna finish all my RCL stuff off for the month. Yes, because you have to get them in sooner because it's the last quarter. You still need to paint your beetle for our large group submissions.
It's nearly done.
Oh, you keep saying that. And your axolotl, you've got to finish that, haven't you? Or have you done it?
No, I've got to finish him. He's not going to take long. I'm going to do him tomorrow night.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to work on both tomorrow night.
Oh, and the 7 o'clock stream.
Yeah.
7 o'clock tomorrow. Got to see a beetle and an axolotl apparently. Don't forget you're supposed to be showing us these minutes.
Okay.
And you're still painting black.
Yeah, with that. Don't want to let it dry out, do I? I need to get it used up.
Not since I cleaned your palette for you.
Yeah.
It was like washing away a masterpiece artwork. We could have framed it. It had that much paint on it.
It's like a Banksy.
If only. If only.
Was a Mr. MLG.
Yeah.
Original.
Not a Banksy in sight, just a Mr. MLG.
Yeah.
Moxie says, cool, I've got 2 Solans mascots now. My boy wanted one, so don't I, you see? So it's a good job you joined in the game. And you got another one, so you can have one each.
Yay.
Look at that. And you were the first, Moxie, first to solve the clues.
Haha.
Yeah, well, they were working together a bit on Discord, but Moxie was the first one to actually get there in the end. I think Wicked D had to go to bed because it was getting a bit late.
Cool. Does that mean... I'll ask you that question later.
Well, I don't want to spoil it because it's, the game is still afoot. We don't want to spoil it. People can still join in.
Yeah. That's it. My brain's just going blank today. I do apologise, everybody. Not much talky from Mr. MLG this evening, is there? I know it's normally complete drivel anyway, but
we like your drivel. It's fine.
We went on the beach earlier on. Had a particularly heart-stopping 20 minutes as My hand got a bit cold and lost my wedding ring in the sand. We had to have a bit of a hunt. I was getting a little bit frantic thinking about who I could ring that earned a metal detector and all sorts. Anyway, little miss managed to dig it out.
It was very strange.
It was, yeah.
It was very strange because you dug a big hole, well, not a very big hole, a deep hole for Little Miss, under instruction, of course, because that's what you do when you go to the beach, innit? Immediately just dig a hole.
Yeah.
So we just had a quick walk after school, and you met us after work, and you dug this hole, and then you dusted off the sand away from the hole, dusted off the sand, and your ring came off, your wedding ring, and you think it would just be sat there on top of the sand. But it wasn't. It was nowhere to be seen at all. It's like a seagull had stolen it and run away with it. And after much searching through the sand very, very carefully, Little Miss found it. She told you off a lot though, didn't she?
She did, yeah.
There was a lot of telling off.
As if I didn't feel bad enough already.
Hi, Vimanaqua!
Hi!
Yeah, a lot of telling off. It was really funny, because I didn't tell you off at all, because it was a complete accident and we were looking for it, but yeah, she was having a right go at you. Tony says dribble is fun. It's a good job, isn't it? Because that's all we come out with, Tony, is dribble. Moxie says, I only solved it first as I was up until 2:30, Moxie. 2:30 with it. If it wasn't for Wiki D, I would not have got past the first clue. I see. I knew you'd work together. See, I set these clues. I didn't think that. I tried not to make them totally easy, but I tried not to make them too hard. But then, when you know the answers, everything's easy, isn't it? To be fair, I did test them out on Mr. MLG, and he didn't do very well either. And he's married to me and knows how my brain works. So yeah. But the pair of you were the first two. So big congratulations, and as you said, the game is still afoot. If anybody else wants to join in, you just follow the clues. And yeah, so well done. And it'd be great to see how you paint your winning Celans. I don't know why I say it like that.
I don't know.
I always say it funny, don't I?
Celans.
Celans, yeah. Maybe we could call him something else. Bob.
I like Celans.
So anyway, there you go. And at some point, you will show Sharon, before she has to go, what's in this box.
Oh yeah.
Have you forgotten again?
No. I was just trying to use this painter, but I will stop messing in a minute.
I mean, I'm not saying that Sharon is running off, but you know.
Excuse me. And we'll stop painting Cultist in a minute.
Oh, Wiki D says that you have to hydrate and hat me and stretch. Vimanaqua says, how do I join in? And what game are you referring to? Oh, well, that's all part of the game, Vimanaqua. You have to spot the hidden clue and then follow the clues. If I told you, it won't be a game, would it?
No. Alright then. Hydrate. Hat me!
Hat me has to land on your head mid-stretch, apparently. How am I going to do that? So I just chuck a hat at you?
Yeah. I don't know. Well, you'll have to pick one then.
Ah, you've got one.
Okay.
Oh, he's rummaging now. Just pick a hat. How am I going to throw that? He's just giving me a pair of bunny ears. Oh, yeah, gee. Maybe you should have picked a hat that fitted you. I might have been able to do it. You can't see what it is, you'll have to bend down and show everybody. Witch's hats. Witch's hats you got on.
Yep.
Yeah? We'll show you in a minute?
Yeah. Let me just do this bit of blue on here and I will get them out. I'll whip them out.
Vimanaqua says, I wasn't there when it started, so I thought I missed out on it. Can you point me to the beginning? Nope, but you can still see. You haven't missed anything at all. I haven't missed anything at all. Just have a little look round at the screen.
Now you're giving too much
I know,
away.
I'm giving far too much away now.
Right then.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
blue, 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 all over this little lady.
Blue, I thought it was black.
Well, it's blue, it's black indigo. It's blue.
It looks black. It looks black to
It's
us.
blue.
You'll have to show us. Convince us otherwise.
Yeah. So, can you see on the palette that it's actually blue?
No,
There, look, where there's some water in there, it's blue.
That bit looks blue.
Right, so if I bring it closer to the camera,
Hang on then. Let me try and find you. Hold it still. Where are you going? Why do you always wander about? I mean, no, genuinely.
Okay.
No, genuinely. It's a genuine question, sweetie.
I'm just trying to get it. I'm trying to, because I'm looking at the camera here. I'm trying to aim it underneath it.
Right. Well, hold it still. Go on then. What were you going to say?
Close up finger. Yeah, look, so if I paint some on, look, you can see this. It's actually blue.
Well, it is now you've raised it up. But yeah, it's very, very dark. I mean, you've got to give us that.
Yeah.
Beamanakko says, "What figure are you painting? And does it need a name?" And Moxie's just gone off to read his story.
Yeah, right, fair enough. So, what figure am I painting? So this is a female cultist from the pack of Reaper cultists.
Came in the sub box.
Came in the most recent sub box, 77517. Female cultist figure, and you can name her if you like. She doesn't currently have a name. Right then. So there we go. Bit of
Wiki D says, "Oh yeah, tiniest hint of blue in there."
Right. So let's shift those out of the way. Move those paints. We'll come back to this dude in a minute. Let's have a look at massive box of minis.
So you'll have to explain what this massive box of minis is.
Right then. So these are the Blacklist Miniatures Fantasy Series 1. So this is a whole new range of minis, basically. And so there's a couple of things. So let's show you these first. So this is the
75 one.
So this is the door pack, which is £15.
Let me show you first of all on here, and then you can see. So these ones, and these ones are what he is talking about. This is our news section of what's new and shiny on the website.
That's right.
This
Let's take those glasses off
This
because
jargon's
they're
really cute.
magnified.
Just want to point that out.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you're talking about the door pack.
Okay, so these are the doors. So you get 10 doors in here. They're all moulded in like nice chunky hard plastic, modelled with the door slightly open for use in RPG games. 10 doors for £15. So you can buy doors from the WizKids range, the unpainted miniatures range, and you get 2 doors for a £5. So in this one you get 10 doors for £15. Bargain. Because for some reason fantasy dungeon doors are expensive. So there we go. All 10 doors, all the same, which normally if you get a pack of doors, whether you want them all the same or you don't want them all the same, they tend to not be all the same. So stop waffling, Nathan, and crack on and show us the next thing. Okay, so this is the Fantasy Series 1 core box. Okay, so this is the £75 box, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And inside this wonderful box is these figures. So if I take the shiny plastic lid off, so they've all got like plasticky lids on to keep them from getting dusty. So inside here there are 5 troglodytes up the top there. I'll lift it down a bit. 5 troglodytes, 5 giant rats, 5 giant worms, 5 giant beetles, 5 gargoyles, 5 of these awesome bright green giant centipede worm things. 5 kobolds who've got slings and daggers. Okay, all nice figures. They all come in this nice tray. And then you pull that tray out. And inside here, in the next tray, is some goblins, some orcs, some shambling zombies, some gnolls, some funky looking skeletons with sword and shield, and then a whole bunch of heroes here. So we've got halflings, human cleric, barbarian or ranger type with a couple of axes, sorceress, warrior, monk. She's really nice. A half-orc ranger, I think it is, with a bow, dwarf with a hammer, and this other guy. So in this box there are 70 minis for £75. They are wonderful. A nice selection of fantasy minis for you, and they're great quality as well. They're like hard plastic. I would say they're quite similar to like the Bones Black. Okay, and then there's the other box. So we priced this other box up at I think £150. Now, good, excellent quality, Sharon, excellent quality. Right, so this box we priced this up at £150, but then you can buy all 3 items for the reduced rate of £200. So you get a bargain if you get it all. Right then, so this is the other box. Now this is quite a meaty, chunky thing. So it's couldn't really see that. I flashed it in, but it's a massive box. So this is the extra stuff. So in here, what have we got? We've got skeletons again. I think these are mummies or zombies here. More mummies, sorry. Some constructs.
If there's anything that you want him to show you more clearly, then just shout up in chat.
Ghosts. Some little like vapor snake things. Some more little gargoyle imps. Beetles. These guys down here are like wild boars. And then we've got a whole selection of characters here up the side. So there's tieflings and elves and a half-orc paladin type there. Really nice, like half-orc paladin with a mace. Really nice. Dragon folk and some halflings and stuff. Okay, so that's tray 1. Can we show one of the characters up close? Absolutely. So this one is this is my favourite that I've spotted so far.
Where are you going? Come back down.
Yeah.
And then you just come up, like towards now. That's down.
How's that? It's hard. It's hard. It's hard trying to line it up under this camera, you know.
You don't need to. You just need to listen to up and down.
Okay, so this is a half-orc bard, I believe it is, but I think you could quite easily use him as human or something else. So he's got a rapier, which is really nice and wonderfully straight out of the box. He's got his little loot there on his back as well, carrying a beer. Nicely detailed figure. Nice, and yeah, quite solid. Like I say, the very similar to the like Bones Black material. Yeah, really nice figures. And there are loads. So in this tray we've got werewolves and some more like thugs, death dogs. I think they're death dogs. Oh no, they're just wolves. Sorry, with the single head. Some harpies, bugbears. Some more like spectral creatures and some ghouls, along with all of these. So from there, all up this side, they're all player characters, and I think this guy's an NPC, like a a barkeep. There, really nice figure. Yeah, there's a nice combination of different like figures. There's some of the sort of classic tropes, but also like look at this guy. He's pretty cool. There's like a dwarven sorcerer. Nicely poised, like he's just about to cast a little fireball or something at something. Good level of detail in the fingers as well. Yeah, really nice. So my original intention with these was maybe to split them up and sell them as individual figures, but there's just too many. Oh, there's a halfling monk, which is really nice. There we go. And then, so there's those two trays packed with smaller minis, and then in the bottom tray of the box, which is why it's so deep, is all of this cool stuff. So there is like a bear, crazy looking thing here at the bottom. Elementals as well. So we've got fire, water, air, and earth elementals, which are nice. A troll or an ogre, troll I think he is here. A naga, like a shambler creature, spirit of the forest type thing. This massive giant, female giant, she's really cool. She's very ripped though. She obviously does a lot of sit-ups. An ogre here with a club down the bottom, like a demon with a huge sword. There's some cards for you to use in the game that they've manufactured alongside this thing, but whether you don't use them at all. And then there is also this lovely dragon. So there we go. There we go. Really nice, chunky dragon.
Sharon says, I think there are some extras in the graphics on the site. I don't recall seeing a giant. There.
Ah, well,
I did add it, you see, so I can't.
No. Well, I hope there are some extras, Sharon, and that you are pleasantly surprised when you get it. But yeah, it's so this is my set. Mine and Mrs. MLG's set.
Don't be pretending. That is just yours.
Yeah. So we can. So yeah, we'll be painting some of these at some point in the future, but they are awesome, very much like that. So the plastic only goes on one way round. That's no problem. So, and I mean, I really like the box design as well. So if you wanted to keep your figures in the box and everything's got its own compartment, you know, once you've like varnished them or whatever, you could keep all your figures tidy and all in one place, couldn't you? If you didn't want to keep them out on display. But yeah, the box is huge, and the amount of minis that are in it is epic. They and Pete says hydrate. Yeah, they're awesome. Love them. Looking forward to painting some. Sharon says boxes don't fit in the house; they have to go.
It's a big box.
It is a big box. Right then, so Do you think, changing the subject back from minis to what we're painting, this guy has got some kind of like short type things on? Do you think I should paint the I should paint the shorts?
Bring it up so we can see what you're making and actually get it in there. So slightly towards me.
Okay.
Slightly towards your belly. Stay. And you can still talk.
Okay. So this guy has got these shorts on as well as his.
What's in between his legs?
He's got a. It's got a big thing.
What? What is that?
It's like a fancy ceremonial thing hanging off his belt. So it's just
It's not happening.
okay. It's a scarab and then some fancy adornments going off it. So yeah, like surf shorts we could do.
Yeah, surf board shorts.
Yeah, board shorts. That's it. So I think that I should paint the shorts a different colour, seeing as I'm painting everything else
Black.
dark blue and almost black. So what colour do you think I should paint his shorts?
Probably depends if you want them to stand out or if you want them to blend in. Because that thing he's got dangling between his legs, what colour you can do that? Because that takes up most of the shorts, doesn't it? For him
Yeah, I was going to do that gold.
to... Gold, remember.
I'd not really thought about that. I like gold.
I don't know then. Would dark purple be too dark for you?
Oh no, we could do purple.
Wicked says neon green with pink flowers.
Yeah, not happening.
Well, you asked.
I did. I should have added the caveat, sensible things will be given.
Well, it's because you were saying there were surf shorts, so
Yeah.
that would be sensible for surf shorts. Did we get a name anyway for the cultist? I don't recall. I got sidetracked.
I remember Wicked D putting Genevieve.
Alright, okay.
What's this? Tony says D&D on the village green. Beware the ducks and seagulls.
He was having a conversation.
Ah,
With, fine.
yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Tony likes. I like the idea of desaturated green.
Not quite sure what he means.
I probably read it wrong. If you look at it, it's probably a completely different word.
No, that's that's right. Desaturated green. What do you mean, Tony? I'm sorry, I'm not totally with it.
He's had a beer. I've got a pumpkin with teeth.
Have you?
Yeah, what colour do you do? Well, there's killer pumpkins, aren't there? I mean, what colour do you do pumpkins' teeth?
I don't know. I guess they've got to be like a really light orange or yellow, like pumpkin insides.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yes, yeah, we know he means the shorts, we just don't know what he means by desaturated. It's green, but not a vibrant green, more military look green.
Ah.
So what are you doing currently?
I am currently painting his headdress and kind of almost like he's wearing a dressing gown.
He's not really screaming cultist, is he?
Not
Like
really.
board shorts and dressing gowns. It's not really. It's
Yeah,
not really screaming.
Not traditional high priest dress.
It's not really, is it?
No.
Beam and Aqua like. I love military green. And go 2 shouts for green.
Okay.
You know, I can feel you're not loving the green.
No, green might be a good contrast to the blue.
I suppose it's a good job we haven't found a colour wheel that we can spin yet, because it could have
Yeah.
pink shorts. I was looking for one that we could, like an app type thing, but obviously we're on the computer and I can only find one that's for your phone. You know, so we could spin it,
Yeah.
but then You might just have to just get one and you'll have to hold it up. But I thought that might be a bit too complicated for you. Like, with you know, having your paintbrush in your hand and all the rest of it. So I was trying to find one that you could spin and that I could screenshot. But I can only find apps.
Right.
Not for the computer. Or one that looks really, really dodgy and I don't really want to download it just in case it is. In case we get a virus with me colour wheel. Vimanako says, anyone here really good at city creation for D&D 5e? And Sharon says, I wish. I kept wanting to start a homebrew and kept painting instead.
Yeah.
Tony says, I've not done any world building since first edition. It's been a while since I played, but used to enjoy it. Ross did his Twitch stream, didn't he, with his world building on Ruse Plus. He hasn't been on for a while, having some technical difficulties, I think, with computer. But there was lots of interesting stuff on Ruse Plus.
Yeah, that was...
that you'd be able to watch video on demand, Biakwa, on Twitch. And also, if you're in our Discord, he is in there. You just have to shout him, because he's don't hang around as often as some of us who are on there every day.
Right then, let's have a go for some green shorts.
Green? Have you got some green over there?
I've got some green over here. So I've got some mossy green. I think I'm going to use that. Or should I use jungle camo? No, that's too pale. We'll go for mossy green.
And Tony says, yes, I helped out with a few bits on Ruse Plus campaign as he liked some of my old school ideas. Yeah, he did like Twitch where you could join in and build the world with him, didn't he? And,
yeah, it was
and stuff.
A good idea. It's good to get other people's input when you're... because it can be so hard, can't it?
What have I done now, Sharon? Could be out. I could have said anything.
Don't know. Yeah, it can be so hard to think of original ideas. What I tend to do is just plagiarise all the fantasy books I've ever read. Well, we'll see what this looks like. If it's too bright, we can dull it down a bit.
I've gone a bit nuts on TikTok today, didn't I?
Have you?
Yeah. Have you not seen it?
No.
Yeah, I went a bit insane.
What have you done?
It's a good job I can laugh at myself, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, what have you been up to?
I was doing a TikTok, like along to they've mashed up a Queen song, and yeah, I knew what it was called before I started talking.
Right.
Oh, that's going to annoy me now.
Have you had
band? What are they called? Yeah. Oh well, you'll have to watch it. Like, I could pretend that I'd done that on purpose so that you have to watch, but I can't remember. It'll suddenly just come back to me and I'll shout it out. It's good though. I mean, the song, I'm not good. I didn't sing either, thankfully. Well, I did sing, but no, I didn't record it.
Yeah. You've got a beautiful singing voice.
No, thank you. Not for other people in public. Anyway, that wasn't the point.
Alright.
Yeah. So I did, just being silly on TikTok again, basically.
Yeah, see.
I showed Little Miss and she was like, did you really drop your mini? I was like, yeah, I did, yeah. I was like, oh.
Right then, there we go. Green shorts. They don't look too bad.
Maxie, take care.
See you later. Thank you.
Are you showing us? Where's he gone?
Yeah.
Oh,
He don't.
what am I thinking of?
He don't really look like much at the moment, but he will do once he's got some wash on his flesh and stuff.
Is it a good sculpt? Because he ain't got a face on our camera.
It's because the paint that I've used for his face is reflecting the light too much. When I put a wash over it shortly.
No, that's what I mean. Is it a good sculpt?
Oh yeah, he's got a really nice face. He looks elven from his really cool. Really cool. Right, so we're gonna whack a bit of gold on, I think.
Are you still going?
Oh, we've got 4 minutes, haven't we?
Okay, I was just checking.
No, let's put the wash on. We'll put the wash on before we finish. I think that's what we'll do. In fact, we're not going to use a wash. We're going to use some Gulliman Flesh contrast paint because that's what I want to do. Give that a good shake up. So this is. So I don't know what this is going to look like. I'm going to use Gulliman Flesh over vampiric skin and see what it comes out like.
Experimental time.
Yeah.
We experiment so you don't have to.
That's right. So I thought that this might give a good once it's dried, obviously, because it looks a bit odd now while I'm painting it on. But I thought that this might give a nice pale flesh colour for my cultists that would look a little bit more in keeping with their dark garb. So we shall see what that looks like once it's dry. Hopefully they're not just going to all look like zombies. Oh, there's a good close-up of my baldy head there. It's good job I've still got a little bit of hair, otherwise there might be a complete reflection.
Yeah, to be honest with you, sweetheart, I can see you've got hair, but it doesn't show up on the camera at all. You've got more handsome in your old age.
You think? Yeah. It's very kind of you to say so, my darling.
I still don't understand how you all redeem stuff.
I don't know Twitch. Oh, you mean like the stretchers and things? So can you see underneath chat where you type a message, there's a little image of a knight with hearts in its eyes. If you click on that, and you get options. And the more that you watch the streams, the more free Lancer rewards you get. And you use those Lancer reward points to click on the options and choose a thing to redeem. Did that make sense? And also what Wicked D said.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Posture check.
Yeah.
You did it, well done.
I've just realised that there is a hideous mould line down the side of this guy's leg that I haven't cleaned off.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do though?
Yeah, what?
The mould lines only come out once the paint's on.
Yeah. That's right.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Why is that a thing? Why do we say that?
I don't know. Must be off.
Does anybody know?
Must be off a TV advert from like when we were kids.
Don't know. Don't know.
I don't know. I can't remember either. Does anybody know?
Oh, that's what I was asking. Wiki D says, that's very true. I swear they hide. I don't know what we're talking about now.
Mould lines.
Mould lines. Good. I'm glad you're up with it.
Yeah, there's a horrible one down the side of this leg here that I've just completely missed.
Can it be a feature?
Not really. I might have to sort it out between this week and next week.
Sort it out.
Yeah.
So there you go. If you are painting these cultists, look out for a mould line.
Yeah. Just down the side of his right leg, left leg as you're looking at the figure.
And I missed what you were asking. Did anybody know someone came in yakking at me? Does anybody know why we say winner, winner, chicken dinner? Tony says, I have no idea. I don't remember. And I predate dinosaurs, according to Will's, my youngest. Well, if you don't know, and you were around before the dinosaurs, then we've got no hope. Probably even before chicken dinners, according to your youngest. No, I don't know either. There'll be a really daft reason, won't there?
Yeah, I'm sure. We'll have to Google it.
Are we that bothered?
Yeah, I am now. You've mentioned it. It's going to stick in my brain.
Like when we went for petrol at Morrison's after we came off the beach, and I did the old Morrison's jingle, and little miss just looked at me and went, "What does that even mean?"
There you go. So she's
what?
her legs have come out kind of like I wanted them to. Maybe a bit more.
Are you going to show us?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
don't knock your
I'll show you.
paint over.
No, close it because I finished with it. I'll show you some black clad cultists, which are really blue. I promise you, they're really blue.
I don't. God, you're showing us all at the same time.
Yep. There you go. Family collage. So there we go. So there's this evening's efforts. So we're gonna let them dry, and then we'll do a bit more work on them next Monday, or maybe between now and next Monday, and then I'll carry on with them next Monday. But yeah, so that's what I've painted this evening. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m.
Okay, we're not getting. Well, we will be up, but we're not streaming.
Yeah, 7 p.m. Why did I say 7 a.m?
I don't know.
Ridiculous boy. So will that guy fit in? No, he won't. Right, so tomorrow night I'm going to be working on these two minis. This is my axolotl that I've made a start on. So I'm going to carry on and get this guy finished. Little axolotl druid chappy. And then I'm also going to do a bit of work on this giant rhino beetle, which is my nature submission. So we're going to get some...
You've got glossy black on there, haven't you?
I've got glossy black on here currently. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix up some Instar colour shifting medium in with some other paint, and mix up our own colour shift to go onto the shell of this beetle. So hopefully that'll look pretty cool. We're going to have a go at that tomorrow night, and finish up little axolotl guy, who isn't really going to get too much more done to him, to be fair, because I quite like how he's currently looking. So there we go. That's my painting table tomorrow night. What you're going to be doing, Mrs.
Absolutely no idea.
Cool. So join us at 7 p.m. tomorrow night if you can for more painting, and Mrs. MLG will be painting on stream as well. And then at 8 p.m. we will go over and we will join Hamish over on Goblin Squire. That's the one. So thank you everybody for joining us. We're going to go and put our feet up for the evening. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And thanks everyone for coming along and listening to us babble. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you.
Thank
everyone.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.